Hello, welcome back to the channel, to Path of Divine. I'm so happy to see you again. Even though I've been having some absence from uploading video, I'm really happy to be back. And even though I've been making videos, I haven't posted them. But I just needed to take some necessary break from posting videos and just going through some stuff in my life and my thoughts and some different scenarios that have been happening and all this kind of stuff, and some bad, I shouldn't say bad, but old kind of like feelings that I haven't really worked on. So I had to do some inner work. But that's the name of the game. That's what we're here to do, and that's gonna come and go in different times throughout our life. So that's no way around it. It's just better to deal with them than to just suppress them all the time. But anyhow, I'm just happy to be back doing this and to talk to you guys again. Anyhow, I wanted to do a little update on the channel. So I'm gonna be honest, but I actually was very close to creating another channel. My idea was to create a spiritual channel where I talked about more kind of like philosophical questions and deep spiritual, because I feel like that's mostly what I wanted to talk about. That's my biggest interest. 'Cause I think that's the most important one, because it's kind of connects and molds everything together. But after contemplating back and forth, I decided to keep it like it is with Path of Divine, the channel. I just made different adjustments, so the channel is now Path of Divine RJL. So just get a little more personal touch to it. Other than that, it's gonna be the same. I'm gonna focus on different topics. That's why I made a poll, because I wanted to have your opinion. What things that brought you to the channel? So most of you guys put in the combination of everything. So that's kind of was my what made me decision to just keep going like it is, because I think it takes too much time to have more than two channels. I have one in Swedish as well, so I wanted to keep it like this. And I'm gonna keep talking about like health and my journey when it comes to the food I'm eating, which is very special, you can say. A little update there, how I'm approaching things and what you can think about as well in your own situation. And also like deeper philosophical questions and spiritual awareness and all this kind of stuff. That's what I want to talk about, because there's been a lot of interesting things going on, and I've been like my mind has been like having a fight with me. It's been interesting, but it's very, very important, because that's where growth happens. So I've been kind of like putting a lot of stuff I've been doing on a pedestal. I've been really putting them on a place where it's like that's just how it is. But after getting new ideas and perspective into my life, I kind of changed my view on a lot of things, and that's what I want to bring up, because I think, like in general, my view on spirituality has changed so much over the weeks or the months, I should say. So that's when I want to share my other take on it. Let's put it that way. So it's gonna be a lot of videos about that. One of my biggest lessons I learned during this time now, definitely that it's really through our expectations of certain situations that our disappointments kick in our lives, that we're feeling bad with talking down ourselves, pouring out negativity, because it was a few scenarios that happened that I put up expectations for it to be in a certain way, and when the reality didn't meet them, that expectation, I created suffering, I created resentment towards another human being, and I didn't feel very good. Everything just became pretty awkward, to be honest. So I really learned that living a life without expectations is kind of the best thing we can do. And I think you agree with me. Like it can be any type of scenario that you are dealing with, whether it's kind of like you're hoping to get a new job, or you're hoping to break through in a certain way, your career, or whatever it is. Like you're aiming to win a competition, something like that. Doesn't matter what it is, but we create this expectation that it's gonna be in a certain way. And it's expectations through a way that we can't really control it, because it's containing another part, and we don't really know what they want, which is just unnecessarily. Why do we do it? Also, the other one is that learn to be, you have to be more of your authentic self. You have to be more honest with yourself. What do you want out of your life? So for one of the situations that happened, I wasn't honest because it has been going on for almost, let's say, 1.5 years, and I haven't been honest with myself. And through that dishonest with myself, which is kind of a lack of love for myself, because that's what it is. Because if I really would love myself 100%, why would I not be honest with myself, right? So it was through that action that this situations even took place. It made me realize that if I would just be honest with not only myself, but with the people around me, those kind of situations would never happen. I can't sit there and blame another party for doing something, because if I haven't really authentic to myself, who am I to blame other than myself, right? It's through these kind of situations that I've been really going inside myself and really trying to see why they happen in the first place, why I made up situations through expectations, and why I got like conflicted and put in suffering, which should never happen in the first place. So it's been a lot of these stuff that's been going on, and I think that it's been so necessary, because like I said, it's in those situations that we kind of get nervous, we kind of get like uncomfortable, we feel like we don't want to be there, we just want to run away. But I really said to myself, that's not going to happen, you're not going to run away from these kind of things. But I'm very glad that I was aware of them, because when they occurred, I could really like view myself from distance and see, okay, there's some stuff we have to work on here, there's some stuff that is very unnecessarily to even happen here now. I'm very glad that I got to the place that I'm aware of it, that I can see it. I think it's very necessary. So if there's something in this video that I wanted to take away with you, is that don't create expectations from things that you definitely cannot control, and be honest with yourself. Tell the people around you, tell the people you love, tell the people maybe that you are, I don't know, maybe people you're dating. If there's some girl or guy that you have a huge interest in, be honest with them and tell them how you feel. Because one of the myths, one of the illusions I fall into many years ago was in the red pill community. I made a video about it. You can tap on it up here, and it's all about these kind of games, you know, like the alpha males. They should play hard to get, you know. They should be little douchebags, and women should play it as well, you know. To play mind games with each other. I think it's just so childish, to be honest. Like, it's just, and this is like so common in today's society. Grown up people are acting all the time. It's just theater all the time. We are compensating for the lack of our own higher self, basically, because we haven't reached the higher potential. We haven't reached the higher awareness. So that's why we fall into these traps and playing these kind of silly games with each other. But I had a great conversation with my mentor, and said that if you're acting like this and you are kind of like playing games, you're acting yourself in a different way than you really are. Which means that you're being unauthentic. You're not gonna get the things that you really want. You're not gonna get the things that you really have the desire to accumulate. So let's say you want to have an amazing relationship with a different gender. You're not gonna acquire that if you're gonna be an authentic guy with silly games, because you will attract the same thing. You will attract a woman who's gonna be the exact same way, and that's definitely not what I want. I want it to be real. I want it to be pure authenticity in that relationship. I think we have to end these kind of things. It's so ridiculous when you think about it. I mean, the only reason why we play along like this is because we have such huge insecurities in ourselves. Because, I mean, if you have like two people who they have really done the work, they have really done the inner work, the shadow work, they have really gone into themselves and healed a lot of the wounds there. They love themselves 100%, they're authentic, they know what they want, they express what they want. Why would they play games with each other? Why would I try to act in a certain way to get the interest from this girl, let's say? Or vice versa. I mean, seriously, I want to live by example, so that's why I'm gonna stop with these silly, childish behavior now. It's ridiculous, to be honest. One of the things also that I noticed is that even though the people that we think are in a certain way, we think they are maybe higher up, they are of a higher value than what we really know. We think they are, but we don't know. And when we realize that maybe they are not, we get disappointed. So that's another example as well. And that we think because people are acting a certain way that they are really done with their past behavior, but maybe that's not the case. I mean, it goes the same with me as well. I noticed that I have some tendencies to my past behavior, and I really have to get into it and find out why that is. Also, don't be too hard on yourself. It's life, it's a journey. We're here to improve. We do the best we can, and as long as we do that, I think we, in the end of the day, we're gonna end up very good. So that's what I want to have said. So I'm not gonna be too long-winded with this video. I just wanted to make a little short update about the channel, tell you a brief little story, little situation why I haven't posted videos, if any one of you out there are wondering. I think some of you maybe. But I'm very excited to keep going like this. This gives me energy. I love doing this. It's very fulfilling, and hopefully you can take something good out of it. And my point is to make you think in a different way, to start using the brain and expanding the consciousness. That's what I want to do with this. So with that said, I want to wish you a fantastic weekend when I record this. It's amazing weather here in Sweden now. We are gonna, just like the last May, had perfect weather all May. So probably gonna be the same. So I can't complain. So we talk soon. Take care.